I was just walking to my ex's house when a stranger tried to kill me. This happened a few years ago when I was living in Channelview, Texas. I was around 16 at the time, just a regular kid doing dumb teenage stuff. I was walking to my ex-girlfriend's house late one night, probably around 11 or 11:30, and it was about a mile and a half from where I lived. It was a normal suburban neighborhood, but at that hour it felt way sketchier than usual. She wasn't home yet, so I decided to wait somewhere nearby. I didn't really know where to sit, so I found one of those big metal mail lockers on the sidewalk and sat next to it while scrolling on my phone. Everything was fine for about 15 or 20 minutes until out of nowhere I heard someone yelling. I looked over and saw this guy about 4 houses down on the left side of the street yelling in my direction. I couldn't make out what he was saying at first, but he was clearly angry. I tried ignoring him, thinking maybe he was yelling at someone else, but then I heard him shouting things like, "Get out of here," and it became clear he was talking to me. I stood up and started walking away because I didn't want any problems, but he kept yelling, getting angrier, and then started threatening to shoot me. I had no idea what his problem was. I wasn't doing anything strange. I wasn't even near his house. He looked drunk or high, just completely out of his mind. I remember my stomach dropping when I realized he was serious. I picked up my pace, trying to stay calm, but when I got to the end of the street I saw headlights. He had gotten into his car and was driving toward me. He pulled up in front of me, blocking my path, and started screaming again. I will never forget the look on his face. He reached into his car and pulled out what looked like a shotgun. I could not tell exactly what kind, but it definitely looked like a pump action. My heart sank. He started loading it right in front of me while yelling that he was going to kill me. I was frozen for a second, trying to get words out. I kept telling him I was just a kid and that I did not even know him, that I was not following anyone. He didn't care at all. He just kept ranting about someone being after him, saying I was one of them. When he told me to come here and started raising the gun, that was when I bolted. I ran faster than I ever have in my life, full sprint and pure panic. I tripped and fell at one point, scraped my arms and knees, but I did not even feel it. I just got up and jumped a random fence into someone's backyard. I hid behind their house, shaking and trying to stay quiet while he drove around, his headlights sweeping across yards. It felt like forever before things finally went silent. I waited a few more minutes, then ran all the way home, bleeding and out of breath. I didn't even bother going to my ex's house after that. I just locked my door and sat there trying to process what happened. I never saw that guy again, and to this day I have no idea who he was or why he thought I was.